Two white dogs named Ivory and Irene lived in an adoption center with a bunch of food and toys to eat and play with. Sometimes the people that worked at the center took Ivory and Irene on walks around the town to explore the outside world. But one day they saw someone come in to adopt a dog. They looked around to find a new cute puppy to adopt. When the person came to the last dog, they didn't want them either. But before she left, she came across Ivory and Irene. They really quickly got super scared and backed up a little bit. At first she was only going to adopt Ivory, so they put Ivory in a small case. But seeing the cute little face of Irene, she decided to adopt both Irene and Ivory. Later on, after she signed her papers to adopt the dogs, she quickly got both of the dogs to go into a big case. Then she brought them to the car. When she got the dogs outside, she quickly opened the case for them to go into the car. Once they got into the car, the door to the case was wide open and Ivory and Irene could just walk right out, but they decided not to. When Ivory and Irene got into their new house, they quickly started to explore their new home together. After their exploring around the house, their new owner fed Ivory and Irene some dog food for them to eat. After Ivory and Irene finished eating their food, their new owner gave them some water to drink so they would not get thirsty later, because she had a work call later. Later on, while their owner was on the work call, Ivory and Irene began to look around the house for some toys for them to play with. After a short 2 minutes, they found their dog room filled up with toys, so they quickly played together for some time. After their owner finished the work call, she found Ivory and Irene laying in her bed together. And she was pretty tired too, so she went on her bed to sleep with them.